Okay, gang, here we are at harrysmartdeals.com, and today we are covering the very important topic of home security. This is actually a topic that I was really excited that some people had asked me to cover because I have some personal experience with this, and I was really, looking forward to sharing some tips about this. Now, as you know here, if you're, regular visitor to the site, what we do is basically, we take a topic, and then we go out there, we research all the deals, we research the companies, and then we come back and we report on usually it's two. In this case, we chose just one, because I'm going to get to exactly why in a second, but I really like this deal that you can get here with GE Security, and I'm going to tell you why in a second and give you my own personal experience, tell you the story of what happened to me when I moved into my house and had an alarm system installed, and it was not pretty. So we're going to get to that in 1 second. Now, the first thing that I wanted to basically cover with this is whenever you're getting an alarm system in your home. Now, I know that some people basically just want the appearance of having an alarm system, and I think you know what I'm talking about. These are the people that go out and buy either like those little window stickers you can get at the hardware store that have some fake security company name on it. You just stick them on the windows or whatever, and you can even get signs sometimes you can stick out on your lawn and stuff. Whatever, if that makes you feel more secure to have that out there, even though it's not doing anything, that's great. But that may deter some thieves. I don't know, but it's certainly, something like that is not truly protecting you. For example, having a fake window sticker isn't going to call the fire department if your house catches on fire, or wiring in your house goes bad, or something, you're cooking something and it catches fire. I mean, who knows? There's all kinds of things that can go wrong. And if you have these fake things, I don't know, I'm not going to go on and on about this because maybe you've never even considered it. But, my point is that, I do know some people who do that, and they're like, well, no, I don't have an alarm system, but I do have these stickers. They're like, okay, whatever. Anyway, on to why we chose GE Security as the number one company. First of all, it's very, very affordable. You can see here when you go to this site, and again, there are links like we always do here on the site. Above and below the video, we have links right to this deal, so you can get this deal from the site right here. You don't have to go around searching for it. If you're watching this over on YouTube or some other video site where that's picked this up, a lot of people really love these videos. The address where you can find this deal is right there at the bottom of the video there. So anyway, one of the really big reasons why I love this deal. When I moved into my house and I had my alarm system installed, and I'm not going to mention the company that I went with because I'm not all that happy with them, and I don't really want to diss anybody, but let's just say it was not this company, obviously. And what happened was we got, one of those old traditional systems. It's, hardwired into the house, comes with everything, the, carbon monoxide monitor and the smoke detector. And, the house is like, it's like secure. All the windows have the sensors on them and everything. It is totally locked down. All right. And that's great. And everything works. And, there have been a couple of times when we've had some issues, and, the law enforcement or the fire, they've been here in like 2 minutes. So, it works very well. The central monitoring stuff, it's great. The only problem was we got this installed before my wife and I moved into our house, and my wife was 8 months pregnant at the time. We had bought the house. We hadn't moved in yet, and we were getting this thing installed. The guy wanted to show up at 6 o'clock in the morning. Okay, so we lived about half an hour away. We had to get up at like 5:15, get over to the house to let him in, and be there while he did his work and stuff. As I said, we got a traditional system, required all these wires and everything. And it took the guy, he literally was there until 4:30 in the afternoon, from 6 in the morning until 4:30 in the afternoon. And again, this was a house where that we hadn't moved into yet, so there was nothing here. we had to sit here for 10 hours, more than 10 hours, while this guy did his work. And the reason why is because it was all these traditional wiring. And what happened was, at one point, like, it took him like 4 extra hours because he was running some wires through the walls or something, and he said that he dropped one, and like literally it went from like the second floor all the way down. I don't know how this happened, but this is what he said happened. All the way down, through like into the basement, and he had to like fish it out and pull it back up to install like this thing in our bedroom. I don't know what he did, but in the end it works fine. But I would have, if I had it to do all over again, I would certainly go with a wireless system, and this is what we have here with GE Security. You can see here, first of all, you do get all the standard things. You get the monitoring, the central station monitoring, and that is absolutely definitely what you want, because if there's ever a problem, it's going to go right to the monitoring station, and they're going to call whoever needs to be called, and they'll show up. And believe me, they do show up. They show up fast too, and they show up ready. It's amazing. You have all kinds of different levels that you can do. So if you just need very basic stuff, you can get that. It's very, very inexpensive, and you're going to save, if you own your home and this is what you're getting it for, you're probably going to save like around 20% on your homeowner's insurance. Can't say for sure, but that's pretty much like kind of average. It's a good estimate. But then again, here, the great thing: easy wireless install, no drilling. It's peel in place. You can install it in 20 to 30 minutes. I told you, our guy was here for 10 and a half hours. 10 and a half hours versus 20 to 30 minutes. Literally, it's that easy. In this day and age when you can get wireless everything, I just don't see why you'd want to get a hardwired system anymore. I mean, it just doesn't make any sense. And the other cool thing, I mean, because it's completely wireless, and this peel in place method, even if you're renting, you can put it up in your apartment or in a house that you're renting or whatever, and then take it down when you move. It's totally awesome. So this is the one I recommend. Again, all you have to do basically is, and this is very cool, all you have to do is fill in your information here, and these guys, they will call you and get in touch with you and work out, exactly what kind of system you need, and then if you decide to go with them, they'll set up an appointment and get you all hooked up. So, this is really, I love this. It beats, if I told you the whole story of what I went through in picking an alarm for my new house, man, it was nuts. I mean, it was like as hard as finding the house itself. It was just crazy. So anyway, this is my recommended course of action for you. Fill in this stuff, and then they can contact you. And if you don't, find out it's not for you, then hey, it's not for you. But this is definitely what I would recommend. So hope that helps, guys. Again, the links, if you're on my site at harrysmartdeals.com, the links, of course, are above and below this video, where you can get this deal. And if you're watching this again on YouTube or some other video site, just get to the URL that is at the bottom of this video, and the links will be